What's up, fam? What's up, family? What's up, friends? What's up, everybody? And you are welcome back to another video. Yes, so welcome back to another video. Thank you so much for subscribing. Thank you for your support. Thank you for everything. Yes, so if you are new to my channel, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Also like and share this video. So in my update video, I asked you if you want to know about my new job, and I got some people saying yes to it. So today I'm just going to talk about the NGO I work with and what they do and blah 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 blah. Okay, so I'm supposed to use my iPad, but the iPad is off, so I'm sorry. I'm just going to be looking in my journal here because I have all the information inside. Okay, so let's get right into the video. I don't want to bore you with too much talk. So first of all, I'm going to be telling you about the name of the NGO. So the name of the NGO is Dream African Care Foundation. That is the name of the NGO, and it's located at Station Nongwa, Bora Bora, opposite the Bora Bora Hotel. That's where we are. Yes, and then I want to talk about the shelter. Okay, so the shelter is where we have the kids. We don't call it an orphanage because these kids have family members. They have parents. Yes, let me say they have parents, but they are less privileged. They can't be taking care of their parents, so they bring them in. And mind you, this NGO is registered. We have our certificate and then our license we work with. Yes, so before we do this, they take these kids to sometimes the social welfare. Yes, so they recommend us, then we go for it. Or sometimes the parents might just walk in with a child and then they fill in the forms and all of that. And sometimes too, some parents might say that, okay, I don't want the child to be at the shelter. I want the child to live with me, but you guys will have to help me with school fees and maybe feeding and other stuff like that. So it's not always the case that the child will have to be at the shelter. So if you know any child in your community who is not going to school and has a parent or has someone, a guardian who is he or she is living with and the person is not going to school, please hit me up and bring that child. We are willing to help that child. Yes, so that is what this NGO does. So aside that, we have volunteers too that come to Ghana. We have a business page in Germany. It's called Volunteer World, that people apply through and then they come to Ghana. And these volunteers, when they come, they don't just come here to have fun. No, they have projects they come to do. They take certificates and the recommendation letters as well from us. So when they come, we have doctors, nurses, and sometimes someone who wants to apply for nursing school when he or she goes back to her country. So they come and then they see how we do our things in the health sector. Yes. And then we have teaching projects. These people, when they come, they also go to schools and then they help with teaching and other stuff. And mind you, with the medical people, when they come, they also educate people about maybe a particular disease that it's really, let's say, common in an environment or a society. So in session like this, we have most of them there. They educate people, most of the young girls, about teenage pregnancy, because in Teshi we have a lot of young people who are very pregnant. So a lot of people who are pregnant, and then they educate the kids about it. But before we do all of this, we take permission from Ghana Health Service. Yes, we pay for their how do they even call it? Is it in service? Yes, in service or internship. Yes, I think that's the right word. We pay for their internship because even medical students in Ghana, before they do internship, they pay for it. So we take their letters to the regional office, we get it signed, and then we bring it to the municipal office, we get it signed before it goes to whichever hospital they are supposed to work. So we have the teaching clinic, we work with them. We have the Lekma clinic, the Lekma hospital. Hey, Lekma is not a clinic. Lekma hospital, I think the biggest hospital in teaching so far. And then we also work with Lekma Polyclinic and then Mother Mission. Yes, so these are the hospitals we work with. Then we have the teaching. So the teaching, they go to schools and then they help out with just like the way teachers do. So they shadow with them, they give them subjects they can teach, or maybe they are good at French or any other language and they teach the kids. Yes. Then we have childcare. With the childcare, the person is always at the shelter teaching the kids new things, all of that like that. Yeah. Okay. Then let's move on. So that's about the shelter. Okay. So the shelter we have right now, we have like 33 kids living in the house, and the age is from I think 5 years to 18. 18 is the oldest age we have there right now. Yes. So we have other people living with their parents, but we take care of the school fees and understand. And sometimes during vacation they come and then they come around to spend some time with the other kids and stuff like that. And now that it's Christmas, please, if you have any donation, you can walk by and then donate clothes, food, anything, and God will richly bless you. Yes. Okay, so then I want to talk about what this organization do. So Dream Africa, we don't only take care of kids, we don't only bring volunteers to Ghana, but we also renovate schools that need help. Yes. So in some of the villages, you see some of the kids learning under trees. They don't have classrooms and all of that. Some of them, they have classrooms that the roof and all. So when they contact us, we just go in, we survey the area, then we get contractors to go there, and then they renovate the place. And sometimes too, they come and they're like, okay, we have maybe journalists who come to us and they're like, okay, it's not always about the government who is going to build a school. Sometimes, in society, you have to help, you have to give back to society. So journalists come to us and they're like, okay, there's this school, there's this area who doesn't have a school, blah, blah. We just go there as well, survey the place, and then we build a school, yes, a library, a hospital, kind of. So far, since I started, we are trying to build a 6 classroom blocks at the northern region. Yes, I don't know which part of them. I think I know, but I forgot it. Yes, at the northern region. So yeah, so that one too is ongoing. But we already have a school built by one volunteer at Tumu. Yes, Tumu. That one is already built, already there. I think they built it last year or 2 years ago. Yes, and we also have a school built by this NGO. It's at the Attribution market. So that school was purposely built for the Kaya, their kids, because most of them, they don't have time. They carry the kids at their bag and then they carry the loads, and it's not really healthy for these kids and then the mothers. So we specially built this school for them. So mostly when you go, you see these kids over there. And that school, they don't really close on time. They close around, I think, 7, because most of the mothers are busy to come for their kids. Yeah. So this Christmas, we'll be going there to celebrate the Christmas with the kids too. So as I said earlier on, if you have any donation, clothes, food, money, you are welcome, okay, to donate to us. So this is what my NGO does. So you are free to walk in anytime, any day to pay us and visit. And I work at the office as an administrator. Yes. So your girl is now an administrator. Yeah. Okay, so yes, this is what my NGO does. So if you are sorry, my English is not coming. If you are in an environment and you see a child who needs help, you can talk to whoever is taking care of that child. you bring the child in, okay? And if you are in an environment or in an area and you realize there's no hospital, no school, the kids sit under the chairs and trees to learn, it's not healthy for the kids. So please, you can also come in and talk to us, and then we will help, okay? The CEO is mostly not around, so if anything, I take it up, I give it to the manager, and then the manager takes it on. So yes, thank you so much for listening, and this is what I do. So now I am a social worker. Yes, not a teacher. Maybe I'm really thinking of like changing my course. What do you think? As a social worker, it will look good on me, right? I have to be taking care of people who are indeed. Okay, so thank you so much for subscribing, and then leave your comment if you want to know anything at all. Just leave your comment, and then I'll hit you up in the comment section. Thank you so much, and stay tuned. See you in my next video. Bye.